So you think you know everything you need to know about smelling great, right? Wrong. Fellas, if you're still struggling with your hygiene and want to smell great for the ladies, then you need to listen up. The way you smell can make just as much of an impression, if not more, than the way you look, and I'm about to unveil my secret playbook for mastering the art of smelling great. Listen, I didn't always have the best hygiene, and it's not that I didn't care, but it's simply that I didn't know. In fact, as a kid, my nickname was Thunder Armstrong. One of my friends said they found me during a game of hide and go seek simply because how my underarms smelled. Jeez, man, them things must have been rocking. But now I help thousands of men get more compliments and improve their confidence simply by smelling amazing, and I'm gonna put you on game. So listen up so you can start implementing these hacks today to smell better than all your friends. 9 out of 10 men get this first hack wrong, and in my opinion, it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. And the first hack every man should implement is to wipe your privates after peeing. Now hear me out, a quick wipe of toilet paper can go a long way. This is going to ensure there's no excess urine left on the tip. Pause. Which could cause bacteria to accumulate and cause odors. Urine left on your skin or underwear will create unpleasant odors that will be amplified by sweating bacteria. So wiping away is going to help prevent this odor and keep you feeling fresh. Also, doing this is going to be more hygienic for your lady, making those cuddle buddy activities more pleasant and less prone to infections. And while you're at it, take a few extra seconds to pat your balls dry any excess sweat too. Yeah, I just said that. The genital area is a breeding ground for bacteria, and as we mentioned, bacteria and sweat can cause some nasty odors. Pro tip, when at home, go the extra mile and use dude wipes or any other flushable wet wipe you prefer to wipe yourself off. And while you're at it, make sure you're using them to wipe your after you too. But when you're out and about, skip the urinal, hit the stalls, and keep it fresh. Hack number 2, get your gut health in check. Bad breath is an endless battle for many people, and while you might assume it only originates in the mouth, your stomach could also be the culprit. Yes, halitosis, aka bad breath, can also be traced back to your gut health. I'm sure we all know the basics when it comes to fresh breath, but what steps should you take when the basics aren't enough? If you regularly brush your teeth, floss, use mouthwash and a tongue scraper, but continue to have less than fresh breath, then it may be time for you to get serious about your gut health. You literally are what you eat, so if you're living off of Red Bull and hot Cheetos, you could be setting your breath up for failure. Your esophagus connects your mouth with your stomach, so your funky ass breath could be a byproduct of an overgrowth of bad bacteria in your stomach. So if you're experiencing bad breath due to stomach problems, you should stay hydrated and avoid trigger items like carbonated drinks, caffeine, alcohol, and fried foods. You should also consider taking a probiotic or drinking something like Olipop to maintain a balance of good bacteria in your digestive system and cleaning up your overall diet. Shout out to Olipop, those things are delicious. Also, working out more and using an alcohol-free mouthwash to prevent dry mouth can go a long way as well. Bad breath can be a universal issue, so don't be ashamed to consult your GP. Hack number 3 is one of my favorites, and that's to wear a highly complimented fragrance. Women can't deny the desirability of a good smelling man, and the right fragrance can make even the most ordinary man more attractive to women. So, if you take your grooming routine seriously, a highly complimented fragrance could be the extra cherry on top. Depending on where you look, surveys show that less than 33% of men wear fragrances every day. So adding a fragrance to your everyday routine puts you ahead of nearly 70% of all men and a surefire way to smell better than other guys. However, before you douse yourself in that random fragrance grandma gave you 10 years ago, you should know that not all fragrances are appealing to the ladies. But once you know what fragrance notes and scent profiles women find enjoyable, it becomes easy to predict what fragrances will garner compliments and help you stand out from the crowd. Also, be sure to check out my friends over at Max Aroma so you can get some of the best discounts on fragrances, because women love men with a little extra coin as well. Hack number 4 is to learn how to manscape. Manscaping is simply shaving off excess body hair and getting cleaned up so you can look good, feel good, and smell even better. Simply put, less hair equals less sweat, which is going to keep you feeling cooler, drier, and fresher, especially during the summer heat. And as we already discussed, less sweat means less odors. Excess hair collects and retains all kinds of things, including dead skin cells, sweat, and sexy time fluids, just to name a few. If these things aren't being cleaned off thoroughly, yes, I'm talking to you fellas who don't shower regularly, your private area is going to start to fester and project odors, especially on hot days. And this kind of environment is the ideal breeding ground for bacteria bacteria and yeast, which you could pass along to your lady. Which really isn't fair to her, now is it? Whether it's for hygiene reasons or aesthetics, there are many benefits to manscaping, but overall, you'll look better, feel better, and smell better. Hack number 5 is to maintain proper foot care. When it comes to smelling good, your foot care or lack thereof can make all the difference. Like really, back in the day, I had a friend that had some of the worst smelling feet I have ever smelled in my life, and his battles with smelly feet could have easily been avoided by taking some simple steps. First things first, you need to be wearing socks to reduce excess sweat and oils. If you suffer from sweaty feet, you might also benefit from taking a second look at the types of shoes you're wearing. Wearing shoes with breathability can also reduce sweat and moisture. And unfortunately, shoes made from cheap materials are almost guaranteed to contribute to smelly feet because they're not breathable and promote foot sweating. So spending an extra coin to get yourself some higher quality footwear is worth the extra investment. And the most important hack to eliminating foot odor is to wash your feet. This may seem like a no-brainer, but I can assure you this is a step some people are skipping. Washing your body and letting the soap run down to your feet is not enough to get rid of odor-causing bacteria. But instead of just using your regular body wash and loofah, consider investing in a foot scrubber like this one here for your shower floor. And a foot wash with tea tree oil in it. This will make sure you're killing any bacteria or fungus that could be hiding or thriving around your toenails. Look, when it comes to attracting the opposite sex and smelling better than the guy beside you, your hygiene routine is going to be what makes all the difference. And who wants to smell okay or average when you can smell amazing? If you like this video, then check out this one here where I discovered the most complimented fragrances of all time.